Hello again. A Perth grandfather is among at least 27 Australians feared dead in flight MH17 that was shot down over eastern Ukraine. It's believed Perth man Nick Norris was due to board the ill-fated flight. He was travelling with his 3 grandchildren. There were no survivors. 298 people were on board the 777. Let's cross now to Rebecca O'Donovan at Perth International Airport. And Beck, nerves are frayed there as a result of this.
They sure are, and we spoke with a number of people inside the terminal this morning. Families waiting for their loved ones to arrive say they were sick when they turned on the news this morning. They were hugging their loved ones tightly as they came through the gates, relieved that they'd made it home safely. We know now 7 West Australians were on board flight MH17. One of those believed to be Perth businessman and grandfather Nick Norris, along with his 3 grandchildren. So obviously our thoughts are with the family. The news this morning has shocked Perth woman Danica Weeks, whose husband was a passenger on board missing Malaysian Airlines flight MH370. She says she knows exactly what these families are going through.
Oh, look, I was completely shocked. It's just absolutely tragic. And look, I know what the families are going through. I'm still at March 8th and I just completely feel for them. This is just horrific.
Obviously, it brings up very painful memories.
Oh, completely. And look, you know, we're still waiting. And look, another Malaysian air flight. It just takes me back. It's just so shocking, and I can't believe that, you know, they've lost another plane. And look, we need to know why. And I just hope Malaysia are more forthcoming.
MH17 was supposed to connect with a number of flights across Australia today. One of those was flight MH125 to Perth, which was due to land at 3 o'clock this afternoon. That's now been delayed and will land at 5:30 here. For anyone worried about loved ones on board flight MH17, the number to call for DFAT is 1300 555 135. Ange?
OK, thanks, Beck. And Malaysia Airlines has issued a statement defending the route of MH17. The airline says that airspace over disputed eastern Ukraine was not restricted and had been declared safe by the International Civil Aviation Organisation. But world leaders, including Australian Prime Minister Tony Abbott, are demanding answers from Russia. And Ukraine has released intercepted phone calls between Russia's military and Russian-backed militants. They say prove the separatists were responsible.
Только что сбили самолет, группа минера, за Янакиева упал. Поехали искать и фотографировать сбитый самолет. Дымится. Сколько минут назад? Ну, 30 минут назад где-то. Да, майор.
Значит, это Чернухинские сбили самолет.
Кто сбил?
С Чернухинского блокпоста. Казаки, что на Чернухина стоят.
Да, майор.
Значит, самолет рассыпался в воздухе в районе шахты Петропавловской. Первый 200-й. Нашли первого 200-го. Была женщина. 200-й? Да, гражданский. Да, Саша.
Ну что у вас там?
Короче, блин, стопудово гражданский борт.
Понятно. А этот, как, народу много там?
Это пиздец. Обломки прямо во дворы падали тут. Вот так вот.
Борт какой?
Да я еще пока не разобрался, потому что я не был возле основной части. Я только вот смотрю там, где начали первые тела падать. Там остатки внутренних кронштейнов, кресла, тела.
Понятно.
Вот так.
Из вооружения есть что-нибудь?
Вообще ничего. Гражданские вещи, медицинские ошметки, блин, там полотенце такое, туалетная бумага.
Документы есть?
Да. Индонезийского студента есть из университета Томпсона, блин.
По самолету, сбитым в районе Снежного Тереза.
Ну?
Это оказался пассажирский. Упал в районе Грабова, там море трупов, женщины, дети. Сейчас казаки там смотрят это все дело. По телевизору передают вроде бы как этот, Ан-26 украинский транспортник. Но, говорят, написано на нем малазийские авиалинии. И что он делал на территории Украины?
Ну, значит, завозили шпионов, не знаю. Понял.
The United Nations Security Council is expected to meet soon, and we have now confirmed 7 people from Western Australia were on board the flight that was shot down over Ukraine, including Nick Norris and his 3 grandchildren aged 8, 10 and 12 years old. Premier Colin Barnett says he was horrified and deeply shocked to hear the news overnight and expressed his deepest sympathies on behalf of WA. Just repeating, 27 Australians are among the 298 people on board. There are no survivors. The aircraft was flying from Amsterdam to Kuala Lumpur when it was shot down over eastern Ukraine near the border with Russia. The Department of Foreign Affairs has set up this hotline for Australians worried about relatives. The number is 1300 555 135. That number again is 1300 555 135. And stay with us on 7. We'll have more on this developing tragedy as it comes to hand and full coverage tonight at 6.